Good day, everyone. This is Misery, and today we'll be doing the OSINT OSINT quiz 2024 step 6. So the step 6 is asking us to find a country that has a collection of unique primates and also 5 unique bird families and once a very special big bird. So I think we'll start with the extinct big bird that are unique to the country, because I think that's the most traceable. And instead of a collection of primates of 5 bird families, one specific big bird is easier to search and trace. So let's start with that. Extinct big birds. And well, yeah, I guess I can see there's. Well, seriously, Google, you think passenger pigeon is a big bird? But anyways, let's. Oh, hey, so here's a list of extinct bird species. Okay, let's have a look. So there is a list of extinct bird species. Well, okay, there's a lot of species to be filtered down. But think about it. Well, moa and like elephant birds, those are definitely larger, bigger birds. But something like kiwis or like ducks, probably not. So first of all, we can filter the big birds from this list. And yeah, and also in some cases, like here, in some cases, they're not, especially for those flying birds, they do not just active in one certain country. So which makes us, it's not unique to this certain country. So we can filter them out as well. Yeah, let's just give a series of candidate countries then. Well, of course, New Zealand and Madagascar are, of course, the two of the options. Kiwis are too small. Those ducks and diving ducks and sea ducks probably smaller as well. Okay, they're not big. They're relatively smaller. Pheasants and allies. Quails. Okay, now the quails. Are they bigger? Probably not. No, too small. Sandpipers. Yeah, probably they're not big birds. The great oak. Maybe that applies, but as we mentioned before, they are not in one specific country. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can skip the whole rail section and the whole petrol section. Penguins, maybe. The Charleston penguin is specific in Charleston Islands, which is in New Zealand. Okay. So New Zealand is already in your list. They are relatively bigger, and they are given Commander Islands, which belongs to Russia. I'm kind of surprised that Russia is actually in our list of candidate countries, but yeah, let's have a look. Pelicans, okay, pelicans are relatively bigger. Okay, something I didn't know about the Mascarene Islands. They actually partly belongs to the Marcus, but also a French department of La Réunion. I don't know how to pronounce that.
La Réunion.
So, as for these specific pelicans, is that pelican? This is related to doo-doo and whatever. So that's actually unique to France. Didn't expect France to be on their list, but okay. Not big enough. Not big enough. Too small. Definitely too small. Yeah, doves. Nah. We can skip the doves and pigeons, but okay, doo-doo, of course. Like, I assume doo-doo are relatively bigger than like doves and pigeons. So that's Mauritius. Okay. Cuckoo. Probably no. Okay, so that's Florida? Wait, actually. Huh. So, to my surprise, USA. Imagine Big Bird eating, like, standing under the fruits and eating the fruit. Wow, just imagine that. Parrots? Probably not. We can skip the parrots section. So yeah, I think our list will be New Zealand, Madagascar, which are the most possible two, and Russia, France, Mauritius, and USA. I think we can filter out like USA or Russia, but let's have a look. So the next will be a collection of unique primates or fiber families. I think it's easier to think about families, bird families, because there are only like 200-300 bird families. They're not like bird species; they're bird families. So it's might be easier to filter down. There might be some list of unique bird families somewhere. So let's find out. Okay, one interesting fact about birds: some of them can fly, and they don't need passports. So most of the case, they're not unique to or like endemic to one certain countries. As you can see, when the biogeographist thinking about like the endemic bird families, they talk about the huge regions among the world instead of one certain countries. So we don't have any useful information from this page because they're not specific to countries, but we can definitely filter out like Europe, North Asia, and North America because they don't even have 5 endemic bird families in the whole region. So let's filter out Russia, France, or USA. Let's have a look of Mauritius, Madagascar, and New Zealand. Okay, so we talked about the like birds can fly theory. So another case that mostly why some bird family is endemic in one certain country is that the country is some sort of an island and some birds cannot fly, so they don't cross the country borders and stays in the same country. Including the 2 of or 3 candidates, New Zealand and Madagascar. So let's have a look. Madagascar has exactly 5 endemic bird families. So that's most likely what we are finding, what we need. New Zealand have 6, which makes it unqualified for the search. Okay, so to my surprise, there are actually no bird families like is endemic to Mauritius. Like this is a list of endemic bird species in Mauritius, but all of them belongs to some bird family that also appears in the other country. So I assume most likely they are too close, like to they are in the Mascarene Islands. So some of the Mascarene Islands actually belongs to France. So something like the Doudou have some relatives lives in the France department, which makes it not endemic as a whole bird family. So we can cross that from our list as well. So the final candidate will be Madagascar. Let's just check it out by checking the Madagascar unique primates. Yeah, I think anyone watched the Madagascar the movie will think about lemurs, and that is actually unique to Madagascar. Okay, so I think Madagascar is indeed the final answer, is the final country, but we need to find the extinct big bird, aka elephant bird, which is this one. We need the MD5 hash with no space, all lowercase. And it is the NC password for step 7. Okay, so thank you very much for your time. And I'll start doing step 7 very, very soon. See ya.